the league that year. So most of these coaches, what I see is the fear of, should I try this? Should I play my style? If I don't play try a bit of everything you have and see what works well for you. And if you see this is what works well for me, then you go on from there.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
with this new Chelsea team and with the track record of the coach and the fact that this team is still in a teething stage, I see them in the top 6. But it could be in the top 4 as well.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all I see. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm not saying they're going to win it, because
yeah.
they still got a bit of inexperienced player in there, young players in there. But I give them the next 2 or 3 seasons, they're going to win the league if they carry on with the same coach and the same number of players they have right now.
Oh, that's good. So over to you, Trevor. You had a lot of players in the England squad
Mm.
this time around. Do you think that those players are going to stay at the club, or do you think they're going to move on, judging by the success that they've had in the tournament?
Well, already, of course, one of our players, not an English player, but Michael Elise, French
Yeah.
player, he's gone to Bayern Munich, interestingly.
All right.
I think there was a pretty big fee as well. I can't remember exactly what it was. So that
I
was
think it's
always like,
65 million, I think. 65
how much?
or 55. 65 or 55 million.
Right. Yeah, in that ballpark. I mean, we always guessed he might go because he really has blossomed in the last season after his injury, and he's really an excellent player. So I think he'll do well. And again, he may well link up with Harry Kane and give Harry Kane a lot of assists in the process. So we've lost him, but at the moment we still have Eze and Walton and Gay. Now, most people think Gay will probably go because I don't think he's hinted he wants to, but he's not signed a new contract. But anyway, whatever the situation is, I most Palace fans are very keen on Mike, the manager, Glasner, isn't it? Oliver Glasner. He seems to have made a great start at Palace, and I think if we pick up where we left off at the end of last season, we won't be doing too badly. So, fingers crossed on all of that. Just briefly going back to Chelsea with the women, it'll be interesting to see how they get on without Emma Hayes. I mean, she was there for a long time. She was clearly an excellent motivator, excellent manager.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an interesting one. And I have to admit, with Chelsea men, I don't even know who their manager is since
Enzo
Pochettino.
Maresca.
Who is
Is
it?
Enzo Maresca.
Right.
He was the assistant of Guardiola when they won the treble.
Ah,
And
yeah.
he's been to Leicester City. When Leicester went on relegation, he was in Leicester and brought them back to the
It brought them
Premier
back
League now.
up. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
it comes back to me. So again,
He's
it's going to be
Italian.
interesting to see what effect he has on the men's team. It's obviously going to be a brand new situation for both Chelsea teams. But yeah, I think Chelsea will always do well because they have a good style of football, no matter who the manager is, and traditionally they have great players. So I don't think I think you're not going to be far wrong by saying they're going to be top 6. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season for a number of the teams in the Premier League, certainly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And considering the fact that Klopp is gone now, who else is left? One other coach is left. Klopp is gone. One other coach is left. One of the top coaches is left as well. So it's all a bit of
Change, isn't
new
it?
coaches. Yeah,
Yeah.
new coaches in nearly all the teams now. Yeah,
Club for Liverpool.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. So,
It'll
so
be interesting to see if
yeah, go on. Sorry.
Eddie Howe. I mean, of the English managers they've mentioned, if it's not going to be someone like Guardiola or Klopp or whatever, I think I would go for Eddie Howe. I think if he was prepared to leave Newcastle, I think he's got a burning ambition within him. I tend to sense that he's clearly a very bright guy. He's well spoken. He thinks about his football, and he's got this, as I say, this determination to win. So I think they could do far determination to win. So I think they could do far worse, the FA, than choose Eddie Howe. So so that would be another change of one of the better clubs in the Premier League, were he to go to England. So it's always interesting with a number of new managers with their own ideas and so on, their tactics, to see a bit of a shake up in the way the season develops.
Yeah. I was just thinking about the okay, so this is what I'm thinking. So Leicester City surprised everyone. I can't quite remember the year now, but when they won
that was
2016.
16, yeah.
So 16, yeah. So when they won, do you think we're going to see a surprise team spring up to, surprise the big teams again, give them a shock? What do you think? Not with City around anyway.
Maybe Ipswich, but I can't really say, because I hear they've got a very good coach and a very solid team, but this is the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's a different ball game, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ipswich is the good. I would have put Leicester in the
running
in the but they've obviously got a new coach as well. So when you have a new coach, is a different thing entirely.
Then the coach has to then start
all over again, yeah.
Start all over again, yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
I was quite pleased for. Sorry, Emmy.
Yeah, go on.
I was quite pleased for Ten Hag, your manager at Manchester United, that he kept his job, and he's obviously got a bit more influence because he's been a bit more outspoken as things I've read recently. So good for him. He got a lot of flack last season, and then he went and won the FA Cup against Man City. So that was a good scalp. So I hope he has a good.
I'll be honest with you, if he had not won the FA Cup, he would have been out the door.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But he did. He won it.
That was his savior.
So he owes that to whoever they played.
I think it wasn't just the fact.
But they did play well anyway. They did play well.
That particular game, they played well. I don't think it was just that. I think it was the fact that it was against Manchester City. I think that's what made it more credible. I mean, if it wasn't against Manchester City, let's say it was against one of these League One teams that managed to get to the finals, it wouldn't have given him that much credibility as it did Manchester City. What do you think?
Yeah, I also think that game spoke a lot of word in the sense that it must have reassured the management, the players, the fans, that look, we've just beaten City. If we had played like this all season, which we are going to do next season, then we'll give you something.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's like politics, isn't it? 4 more years, and I can repair the damage.
Well, I still believe any team who can match City pace for pace, strength for strength, you beat them. Even if it's 1-0 or 1-1 or 2-1, you definitely beat City. It's not like they are that fantastic. But the thing with City is they've got that mentality. They want to win it at all costs.
Yeah.
And that's down to Guardiola. They want to win it at all costs. No matter who you say you are, they want to win it. They want to win. They'll fight till the end.
Yeah. Right. So
that's the kind of mentality. That's the kind of mentality Manchester United used to have in the days of Ferguson.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're running out of time. So do you want to do the closing, Safemo, please?
It's been a very, very lovely discussion. It's been a fantastic one, and it's been very good contribution and everything. And I'll say on that note, we'll see you next week. And I'm Femi Madariola.
And I'm Emmy
And
Hikins.
I'm Trev, and I'm Trevor Gear.
Yeah.
Good
Join
to
us
see you
again.
all.
Yeah, join us again for the football referee next week.